News, my wonderful people, the Senate president has thrown light on some of the things going on, saying there was a conspiracy. The Kuje prison attack, the semantics of the security failure, he said is an inside job conspiracy. That's what the Senate president Ahmed Lawan has said. He said the way, they operated for an hour without one single security personnel coming on board. He said there is an inside job, that this was an inside job, the whole synergy and how it all worked out, that is an inside job. So more probe and more investigations is on the way as regards to what has happened at the Nigerian, one of the most sophisticated, supposedly, correction centers in the country. These are very difficult and trying times to let you know that there are people who are working against the country. Sadly, they are in government. Yes, you heard me. They are in government, and from the presidency to the Senate to the House of Representatives to the governors to all spheres, you see them distributed evenly all around the place. The Kuje prison attack, they say nonix of the security failure is an inside conspiracy, says the Senate president. The Senate president of Nigeria, Ahmed Lawan, has said on Tuesday's attack on the Koji Medium Security Center by terrorists speaks volume about the failure of the country's security architecture. Lawan stated this on Thursday when he led a delegation of leadership of the Senate to the prison in Abuja. He was there to assess the level of attack on the correction facility by the insurgents on Tuesday night. Lawan on the Senate delegations, which also had some members of the Committee on National Security and Intelligence, were conducting those around the facilities by the Controller General of the Nigerian Correction Service, Hassan Nabeba. According to the Senate President, an attack on the Koji Medium Security Custody Correction Center could only be seen as possibility of collaboration of insiders, those working in the system with the nation correction facilities, working with this. He faulted the Nigerian Correction Service for not providing closed-circuit television at the Koji Correction Center, no CCTV, and others across the country. The Senate President asked the Controller General of the NCS to include a request for the provision of CCTV across the maximum and medium correction centers across the country in his 2023 budget proposal for the National Assembly for approval. Speaking after the assessment of the correction facility, Ahmed Lawan said the attack on this correction facility is a systematic one and shows the failure of the security. The attack is only the very gross failure that is going on across the country. We were told that an estimation of 300 terrorists attacked the facility. They came on foot, and I believe they should have been detected. In the first place, 300 people will not come for an operation like this without planning. Planning must have taken a week, a month, or even a bit more, and they were working with insiders inside this facility, I can tell you. I believe that our security agencies have been picked. I would have picked this from the tracking system in the FCT. Secondly, having gone round the facility itself, we are disappointed that this facility does not have closed-circuit television, something that would have recorded and give details of what is happening, and something that records the events. This is a medium security correction center. How on earth in the FCT facility of this magnitude we don't have CCTV? It means that we can say that all other medium security across the country do not have CCTV if the FCT has none. We have asked the Controller General of the Correction Center to ensure that the request of CCTV at the maximum and medium correction centers of the country are included in their 2023 budget, because this is essentially an indispensable material needed. Now that this facility lack a functional CCTV, there is no record of what has happened except narrations. But if we had CCTV, at least the record would have been there. They would have been analyzed and arrest would have been based on the information from the CCTV. Now is a third party hearsay, going from one cell to another or releasing people, specifically those that are known as insurgents, tell a lot of stories. It may not be far away from an insider job. Someone who is either working in this place or must have worked here gave them the map and told them how things are run. I think we have to look deeper into what happened so that we can find the culprit, because when things like this happen, then there should be sanitization where people fail to do their job properly and they have been given the responsibility. They should be asked to take it and do it well. If people don't take responsibility for their failure, then it means nobody would bother to do what is expected of them in their offices or their job, or the people will not be given the appropriate attention to what they need to do. This is an insider job. Having the kind of system today in the FCT, and we have criminals who can come here and free others in a city, is very dangerous. No one is safe, and you can never have peace of mind. The FCT has been the seat of government, and today we can see that it is not safe. So we have to do whatever it takes to get everybody back on board. Lawan therefore tasked the security agencies to ensure that the insurgents who escaped from the Kuje medium correction centers are found and brought back. Briefing the lawmakers earlier, the commanding officers of the Nigerian Army Battalion also says that over 300 insurgents were behind the Tuesday's attack. But the questions remain: how come nobody picked it? How come nobody picked it? You know, they are deceiving themselves. Between me and you, they are deceiving themselves. And in case you have not heard the new one, they said they took all the money that is meant for pensioners. Somebody has made money out of what has happened. Is the money, is cash supposed to be on ground? Do they pay the pensioners in their hand, or it should be in the bank? Welcome, Nigeria. This is what is happening. Lies propagated all over the place. You know, God will help us. This country, we need help like yesterday. We need help, and this help is not just today, it's since yesterday. You know, they said money is missing. And Lawan, you spoke well, very well. This is an inside job. Somebody from inside sold the place out and gave them everything they need to know. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us is bye for now. Remember, we must vote the right candidates.